What have I got to do to make that guy?
I don't know.
That guy sold me a machine that just won't give out nothing.
Oh well, thanks. He wanted to help. No breakfast, hot dogs.
And how would you like your steak?
Medium rare. It's 11:15 in the morning, and I don't believe it, but Steve's just got a huge, great lump of sirloin steak for his breakfast. That's absolutely disgusting.
Well, it looks good to me.
Keep coming, a little bit more. That's fine. Stop. One thing you've got to do with RVs when they're reversing is to direct them. Otherwise, they smash into something and you lose your $2,500 deposit. Good, solid, wholesome 7.5-litre American auto, eh? Trouble is, a Brit like me might get a little homesick. So, we thought a bit of customising was in order. Hope Elon won't mind.
Well, let's see. There's always the good old American hamburgers with French fries.
We were entering South Carolina, gateway to the South, an entrance to the conservative God and Gun Bible Belt. 56% of South Carolinians are born-again Christians. This was the first bit of the Carolinas to secede from the Great Union, triggering the Civil War in 1860, and the last to obstinately fly the Confederate flag. Ku Klux Klan are unseen but still big, and welfare cuts have hit the underclass badly. 1 in 7 residents live in mobile homes, and along with Mississippi is one of the poorest and most rural pockets in the US. We weren't sure why this was our first stop, but we enjoyed the random selection. Think coast, our guidebook said. First up, and generally not everybody's cup of mouthwash, Myrtle Beach. Family resort, playground for the leisured, theme park, golfing mecca, suburban sprawl, big fat beach and general mega vacation centre for the eastern seaboard, producing some 40% of the state's tourism revenue.
So that's Myrtle Beach, with more cheese than a Quattro Formaggio pizza. Well, we thought we'd check out somewhere with a longer historical record, somewhere like Georgetown, which is a bit like a Blue Velvet film set. No one knows more about it than Miss Nell.
Now, the fence and the garage came along about 10 years ago, and since then they've converted the garage to a little honeymoon suite.
Once the bustling centre of America's 18th century colonial rice and indigo empire, it's pretty quiet now, with lots of white-pillared antebellum pre-Civil War houses.
But you know, they added the rooms in the garage rooms over the garage, and a little balcony on the front. He's a retired rector. He and his wife came here about 2 years ago, and recently they built a home at Debedew, and they're going to move out there.
Hi, can I have a couple? So what are you wearing?
A Southern Belle outfit.
Right. What did your mum made?
Yes, sir.
Do you like Gone with the Wind, you know, the film?
Yeah, I love that movie.
How much are your cookies?
25 cents.
Did your mum make them too?
No, she actually bought them from the store. Don't tell anybody.
Oh.
And well-preserved Charleston, regarded as one of the finest-looking cities in the States, with its historical roots planted squarely in the cotton and rice plantations of the slavery period. Functioning as a port, it soon became the region's dominant commercial and cultural centre, attracting sizable French, German, Jewish, Italian, Irish and English populations. 1/3 of the nation's slaves once passed through Charleston to be sold on, and it was on its very doorstep that those first damn Yankee Civil War shots ricocheted. A decade later, slavery was officially gone with the wind.
South Carolina is one of the most God-fearing states in America, and Charleston's absolutely no exception. Because of its hugely cosmo past, there are 181 churches and tons of different denominations.
Well, yeah, you can find anyone you want to go to. That's any denomination you believe in, there's one there, and there's one on each corner, and each corner you pass is a church.
But what's a beach without sun? An expensive, cozy hotel you can't stay in. A taxi ride to nowhere. It was South Carolina after dark. We might not be teeny boppers anymore, but we wondered where the action was. It wasn't far off.
Compared to right now down here, we got all the young kids, the high school kids here on spring break.
Right, they don't shag?
No, they don't shag. They don't take cabs either.
It's 20 to 12. Don't you ever stop shagging? I mean, it's dark.
No. I go home, we practice shagging, so we become more expert at it.
Do you practice it in the mirror? I mean, do you have a mirror and just practice?
Yes.
Can you show me how to shag? Come on, show me how to shag.
Shagging.
Wow.
Every chance I get.
For the shag is South Carolina's state dance, Myrtle Beach, its focus. Emerging from the jitterbug in the 40s through almost exclusively black patronage, times have certainly changed, but they're still swinging. Maybe that's because live music is still ruled out in favour of recorded R&B style beach tunes, ensuring expert shaggers keep perfect time. Seems to be a form of dance that infects the blood forever.
What is that?
That's for our shaggers that have died in the last year.
Shaggers that have died in the last year?
Yeah. Mainly Shad Alberti and Dewey Kennedy.
Dewey Kennedy?
Known as Tinker.
And this is Tinker in a tanker. He never really left the dance floor. His ashes are in this casket, his casket on a model train. And Dewey Kennedy loved the shag so much that his dying wish was to be suspended on electric tracks above gyrating shaggers and to orbit them in perpetuity.
Why would he want to be in a train? Forever? Was he a train spotter?
No. He just loved ducks. He loved shag.
We were beginning to get the gist of this strange species called the American, and by the time we hit Georgia, we knew the gist was anything goes.